Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message I reach them.
What we do here is go back.
The #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good peeps, let me know if you're seeing me clearly, if you're hearing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 203. I trust that everybody is okay. I trust that everybody has been having a wonderful week. For the persons who are on their way home from work, I hope that you will get home safely. For the persons who are still at work, I hope that the shift will end soon. For those persons who are home and ready to listen to teach about some things you have at Jam Down, Jamrock, Jamaica Land We Love, Land of Food and Water, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Vibes Cartel, Buju Banton, Shelly and Fraser Price, Elaine Thompson, and some more people, Babsy Grange and them people there. You know what I mean? Peace with there. We are give thanks. I have been having some technical issues since night. Hopefully those will sort themselves out as the stream go along. I think the internet is also acting up, so hopefully it balance itself. Peeps, we're there. Hope everybody good. Good night. Soon forward.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message I reach them. You know it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel. Hey yo, yellow, like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button. Hey yo, we always up to something. Teach them. Hey yo, yellow, send the message and make it reach them. It's Teach Them right here. Warlord representing.
Night again, my friends. First, before I go any further, let me take this opportunity to say happy birthday to one of the loyal viewers and subscribers. You understand? One of the ladies, when no matter what the video is about, when no matter what the topic is, find some time to watch the video and not also watch the video, but share the video in the WhatsApp group, even after me share it. Big up yourself, Miss Joan Gray. You understand me? I say you're almost born in November, but you don't make it. But big up yourself, said way. You understand me? I said, hope you have been having a splendid day. And I trust that you will live to see many, many more birthdays. I also hope that all your wishes would have been realized today. You understand me? I say, peeps, you know the Earth Strong on November the 8th, that Friday after next. You understand? You know party vibes, party settings, a different stream. You know what I mean? Peeps, good night. Night I come. We have a bag of things to talk about tonight, so me leave for waste no time. You know what I mean? As Sizzla said, there is no time to waste. Peeps, before I go any further, I wanna share the stream for me now. You understand? Big up to the people that I watch on Facebook. Big up to the people that I watch on Twitter. Big up to the YouTube family. You understand me? I say, so peeps, share the thing on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on your WhatsApp status in your WhatsApp group. Them in every group where you know. You understand? So I go get it up and running now. You know what I mean? All of the people that I show you in the comment section, big up on yourself. You see, we big up some people, look more. You understand? Donovan, Kelly, manners are respecting the family. Tamu, good. Blessings. Lee Shell, Good night, Miss Lions. Hope Mr. Lions are alright. To big up yourself, sis. I think today your mommy birthday too. Don't leave Shell. Tell mommy big up herself. You understand? Peeps, we live in a country where you have many women who struggles with fertility. Many females who have the resources and the means to adequately cater for and care for a child and nourish a child. Zane have the emotional stability, Zane, and would be able to shower said child with love and affection. Many of those ladies are struggling to have children. Trivian Spite, big up yourself and a brother. You know, I appreciate that something, you know. You know what I mean? Blessings every time. I always appreciate the support, bro. Zane? And the flip side of that, we have many women and girls who are not emotionally, psychologically, financially able to support a child or children, and those women seem to be as breeze blow upon them so them get pregnant, while the women them who have the resources and the desire to be parents, not just mothers, are struggling to have children. And this was hammered home in a story that I came across earlier, where it says newborn retrieved from pit latrine in St. Mary. So a woman would have given birth, and after she gave birth, she decided that she did not want said child and proceeded to dispose of the child, newborn, in a pit toilet, pit latrine. You understand what I say? And look how much women out there who they move heaven and earth for be able to give birth. A newborn was discovered in a pit latrine in Coxpeace, St. Mary, I think Thursday morning, and later brought to the Gale Health Center in the parish. So he was later transferred to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital. The infant is said to be in a stable condition. Thank God for that. Even on a bad day, God is good. Don't you understand? We have to give thanks to small mercies. Health personnel indicated that based on the state of the infant, it appears the mother gave birth the night before the child was found. Ah, boy. So residents reported that sometime between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Wednesday night, they heard crying coming from the latrine and went to investigate. It was then that they made a startling discovery. Can you imagine that? You understand? Soon talk to Cookie. However, they were not able to retrieve the infant until the following morning, which was Thursday morning. The police were subsequently alerted and a probe launched. Why wasn't the fire services not called in? You understand? And thing. Before I go any further, Cookie Mama said, Empress Love, not Empress Love, Miss Joan Gray, happy birthday. Imagine Miss Joan Gray birthday and Cookie, I deal with the things. So suppose I did my birthday. I walk up the 8th of November. Big up yourself, Cookie. You understand what I say? So peeps, the police are investigating. No arrests would have been made as yet, as far as I know. Thankfully, the child is in a stable condition, Zane, and I mean, if she would have carried that child for finance, maybe the fire truck wasn't working. That's a possibility again, brother. You understand? Tashta said this morning where I am, Juicy J. Oh, Zane, big up yourself, Tashta. She would have carried the child through the gestation period. She would have given birth to said child. Why not give up that child for adoption? Why not give a woman who is struggling with her fertility the joy of raising a child from scratch? She proceeded to dispose of, sound away, don't, to dispose of the newborn baby in feces. if it wasn't for the crying of the child, neighbors wouldn't have been alerted as to the situation and sprung into action. Boy, I mean, I tell you. So the child was nearly murdered on the day the child was born. I do not know the gender of said child. You understand? I understand, say, with the pregnancy thing, women become depressed. Women have challenges emotionally, psychologically. But you can't be disposing of a newborn baby in a pit toilet family. You understand what I say? Our heights of evilness that. Wickedness that. You feel me? What am I tell you? So hopefully the child now will be placed in a home where said child will be afforded the love and affection that the child deserves. The child not do nobody nothing. You understand? Zane, John no star. So peeps, the stream here go rough. So I'm telling you from early. So strap in, you understand, fasten on the seatbelt, it's going to be a rough ride. Whole heap of crap going on in the country throughout the week. You understand what I say? I know say some people are about teach, we're tired of the negativity, but then the stream is about addressing things that are afflicting and affecting Jamaica down. So I don't really choose a story, you know, the stories them choose themselves. You understand what I say? And think it say the stream help good enough. So we are going balance. Peep, share the stream for me now, please and thanks, but I appreciate that. Anyway, you can share it in your WhatsApp group, on your WhatsApp status, on your Facebook page. You understand? Send it go give your friend them and them something. They make some people rope in and the thing. Kind of look like a notification them go out. But with that I said speed. You see? And them thing. And before I go any further, I want to take time out for big up the mothers them who are not only mothers but they are parents. You understand? Who struggle through gestation, struggle through labor, and their maternal instincts continue to remain heightened, and they will do anything to protect their children. You understand? As I say, I know that there are challenges, Zane, post a woman giving birth, but them call it postpartum depression. But remember, you can't correct me. You understand? So I know that is a real thing, but you can't just give birth and then you throw the child in our pit toilet. It better you did about the child from early out, family. And my honest opinion that. Zane, I don't know what kind of situation the woman would have gone through or would have been experiencing, but it things that are weird. Sean Black, big up yourself in the family. We say up boss, bless up and keep it going. I see a word in a brother. Manners every time and I appreciate the contribution again. Know what I mean? Yeah man. So ready now peeps. I could get that something up and running. As me say, it's going to be a rough stream tonight. Strap in. Rough flight. Turbulence. See it? You want a picture of me tonight, but even if I can't find a whole of them. You understand what I say? And thing. This something. Because you know you have to, when you invite people in your house have to clean and neat like. You understand? Submachine gun with silencer seized by the police in Montego Bay. And you know my thing. Before I go any further, I want to take the time out again to heal up all the professional police officers in this country. Those police officers who continue to remain resolute despite the current crime situation that currently grips this nation. Those police officers whose integrity cannot be questioned and they are willing and ready to stick to the oath that they took to serve and protect the law-abiding citizens of this country. Big up them police officers. The police officers who continue to risk lives and limbs to ensure that Jamaicans who abide by the law are protected. I know it is a thankless job. The police get a bad rap every turn them turn. Some of them deserve it because we have some police officers where nothing in the force, but big up to the police officers them we are try to keep the thing balanced. It rough out there, it tough out there, But them still a keep on keeping on. You know what I mean? Big up them officers there. Zane? Submachine gun, see it there? With silencer seized by the police in Montego Bay. So the St. James police on Thursday seized the machine gun along with ammunition and an accessory of concern in the Bottom Melbourne community in Montego Bay. The find has reportedly triggered heightened focus on the extent of some criminality enterprises locally. Reports are that about 7:35 a.m., a team of law enforcers acting on intelligence carried out a search of an unoccupied premises in Bottom Melbourne. So during the search, a submachine gun with its serial number erased, along with a magazine containing 10 9mm cartridges and a sound suppressor. See them there? So see the magazine, see the silencer there, and see the Uzi there. You understand what I say? Zane? And a sound suppressor or silencer were found in a black scandal bag underneath a zinc at the side of the premises. No arrest was made in relation to the find and seizure. Pity. So arising from the find, concerns have been raised by some police sources about instances in which the police have found silencers that were in the hand of criminal elements. And the concern stems from consideration of the negative potential impact of criminals shooting in relative silence with the use of sound suppressors, especially in the instant case with a submachine gun that is very small in size and can be relatively easily concealed. It's a war zone we live in, our peeps. You understand? Royal General, I said the streamer freeze. It look like up on your side, you know, family, because everything good and up and running on that side, you know. You understand what I say? First and foremost, the story says that the police were acting on information and on intelligence. On intelligence. You see, anybody who provided the information to the police, big up on the damn self. Then can get to teach them here to nothing wrong and a flaws. Freezing on my side to Junior said that. Boy, I'm not sure what going on, brother Junior. And the Royal General. I don't know. They no teach. There is some buffering. Oh, I don't know. But that's my stream health is good. You understand? So I don't know. One green line the right here, so I say my stream health good right over my head there, so I don't know. You see? So my apologies. Hopefully it sorts itself out soon. And the thing balance off. You know what I mean? So whosoever provided said information to the police, oh, freezing here too, or what about freezing and go on? John Oster. Welcome to the live stream. Peace, me really don't know what go on. If I right now, I miss John Gray. You understand? None of the TV them not on, nothing else not on their house. Just my phone and my laptop. You understand? Some of them know. Ah, boy. Hopefully balance out soon. And some if you ask Babsy. Zane? Some of them know. We are going to hold it. Fingers crossed it's smooth out. So please bear with my peeps. Please be patient and hopefully the thing balance. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. How many silencers are in the country in the hands of criminals? How many machine guns are out there? Imagine a combination of a Uzi submachine gun and a suppressor, coupled with the criminal mentality, the brazenness, the lawlessness and the heartlessness that many of us Jamaicans currently have. That's a recipe for disaster. See? Many of these men who are in possession of these high-powered weapons and multiple rounds of ammunition and suppressors are the same man them will sit down and say nothing go on. But them can buy a gun for much $100,000. Them can buy bullets, stack and pile for how much $100,000. Yet nothing now go on. When them could use the same money there, what them I use for obtain guns and ammo, for start a local business and turn it and make it grow. You understand what I say? Ah, boy. Yo, teach maybe. Chad, as you said that to the brother, I am actually using a VPN right now. I start using it today. I pay for it today. It probably not even active. I'm not sure why there. But I start using it today, brother. Because I realize I probably need to start have greater encryption. Especially when I stream. So I download it and start using it this morning. You understand? But probably through me restart my system, I never come up back. You see? See if I can find it, as I said that. I'm going to try to balance the stream your peeps. Hold on there. I said Mr. Lion's birthday tomorrow. I soon big him up, sis. I say a word. You understand? But it's supposed to, my taskbar, but I not see it up there, so. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm done up, look up VPN something, yeah. Sign in, you know. I did set it down. I'm glad you remind me, Chad. Big up yourself. See? It's just a wine. I don't know what I'm to it, but alright. I could go on talk. Mr. Lion, sir, big up yourself. For your earth strong tomorrow. You know what I mean? Auntie, I know my sister take care of you. Big up yourself. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a still a sign-in page. Just a wine like go like. So we just go and wait. But hopefully the buffering stop on phone side. So I could get up and running some more. That's something here. See? Auntie. No idea why it's doing that. But blessing Chad. I never remember to reactivate it. Yeah, man, as I said, brother, this man, I start using it. I've been meaning to sign up with a VPN service, but I never get around to it. You know what thing goes? So many things to the moment and you don't even remember. You understand? So watch me now, peeps. Think about the recent streams, about the last 10 streams. I am almost certain, you see, that during those streams, I would have made mention of the fact that in almost 70% of the recent gun finds and seizure, a woman would also have been arrested. And they have said many a times, James Bond, my brother, why I deal with you? I have said a number of times that majority of the crimes that are committed in this country, a woman is beside it, behind it, under it, above it, somewhere in the lineup. You know what I mean? That is the reality what we face. See? Well, I need to reinstall it. I need to reinstall it. I could probably do that one next time, okay? It's like a problem, you know. 2 men and a woman arrested for a gun and ammunition seizure. Yeah? 2 men and a woman were arrested on suspicion of illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition after a Firestar 9mm pistol. The amount of gun name when I know, when I learn since me I do the live stream something here. Zane, a Firestar 9, I never know one gun name, so. A Firestar 9mm pistol. Zane, anytime I use a VPN, my internet gets slow, so maybe the, careless is an interesting point. I could probably do some more research, but you know really on right now in a family, someone I know. So my question still. So it's a testing period. So a Firestar 9mm pistol fitted with a magazine containing 10 9mm rounds. Zane of ammunition was seized in Great River, Hanover. So reports from the Lucy police are at about 11:05 p.m. on Tuesday, the 22nd of October. Lawmen conducting vehicle checks in the area stopped the driver of a motor car. The vehicle along with its occupants were searched and the firearm and ammunition were found hidden inside the unit. So all 3 persons who were in the vehicle were taken into custody in connection with the seizure. You know, their identities have been withheld pending further investigation. So that a 1 more gun that off our street and 10 more rounds of ammunition. We give thanks. Illegal gun and ammunition seized in Point Hill. Man charged. So detectives assigned to the St. Catherine North Police Division seized a .38 revolver containing 5.38 cartridges in the Point Hill district on Wednesday. So 44-year-old Rohan Whittingham of Point Hill district was arrested and charged. And the Spanish Town police say that about 10:15 a.m. a team was conducting operations at a premises when the firearm and ammunition were found, and Whittingham was subsequently taken into custody. Good evening, Miss Judith Williams. How are you? You understand? So the police them had a little success over the course of the week. You understand? But we're not doing it in a peeps. Gun found. Hold on there. Ah boy. Gun found at police checkpoint, handed over to cops. A Beretta 9mm pistol containing 16 9mm rounds was handed over to the police by residents of Old Harbour, well, on the Old Harbour main road in St. Catherine, one day in the week. Zane? So the St. Catherine police report at about 6:20 a.m. a team was conducting a vehicular checkpoint that resulted in a pileup of traffic on the Old Harbour main road. Someone allegedly threw a firearm from a vehicle and it was recovered by bystanders. The police were summoned and it was handed over. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. I have a couple things to say about this. Them bystanders, they big up on themselves. I sincerely hope also that these bystanders will be okay and their lives will not be placed in any form of danger. Because it might mean that the persons who throw the weapon from the vehicle might see who take up the weapon and such. So we hope say for them good deeds, they are not targeted. You understand? But we have to take the fight to the criminals because they might take the fight to it. You understand what I say? So somebody panic, dash the shoes out of the vehicle, some people find it and call the police and do the right thing. Them people there, on the big up on themselves. You understand? Yeah, man, I'm going to get a round of applause, man. You know what I think? So, a portion of gun that come off of the streets already in the peeps. Hold on, because we're not going nowhere yet. Listen what I go on. 4 arrested after gun and ammunition seized in police military operation. You understand? So, 4 persons were arrested in connection with the siege of a handgun and several rounds of ammunition on the King Wesson Western Road in Lawrence Tavern in St. Andrew. Not sure about the pronunciation of that. Zane, the watcher, big up yourself and a youth. What you deal with? That would have occurred on Sunday. So the police report at about 6:45 a.m. be early morning, a joint police military team conducted a vehicular checkpoint operation along the roadway, during which a Toyota Axio motor car was spotted. The police say the vehicle and its occupants were searched and a Smith & Wesson .45 pistol fitted with a magazine containing 7.40 rounds were found in a bag. The woman and 3 men were arrested and the vehicle seized. They remain in custody of the police. So again, one more gun find where a woman is involved. That's a 2. Feel me? Yeah, man. Go and count. We're not done it enough, people. A whole heap of gun go and find like illegal guns seized in St. Andrew. You understand? I need a nicer picture back of my head. Something like that picture here. You understand? Police personnel assigned to the Red Hills and Papine police station seized 2 firearms in separate incidents on Sunday. There's so much gun that peeps. The Papine police report that about 1 p.m. a team conducted an operation on Premix Road, Kingston 6, during which a premises was searched and a Calico MP51 9mm rifle with a magazine containing 24 rounds of ammo was seized. Minutes later, about 1:15 p.m., the Red Hills police carried out an operation at an unfinished house in Belvedere, St. Andrew, where a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol and 5 rounds of ammunition were seized. No arrests have been made in relation to the seizures. Big up to the police them. Police them a work and a chicken them a jerk. You know what I mean? Ah, boy. We not done it in the peeps. And again, big up to the police officers them here, sir. We can't overemphasize. You understand? Accused in attempted robbery and another man nabbed on firearm charges. The watcher said calico rotted. The accused, hold on, a suspect in an attempted robbery is one of two St. Catherine men nabbed by the police this week on separate firearm charges. Yes. One of them are the same brother up a Pine Hill. He is 25. Well, one of them is 25-year-old Chemo Grant, a laborer of Burke Road in Old Harbour. And we talk about 44-year-old Rohan Whittingham already. Zane, so I could talk about Chemo, you know. Zane, so Grant was arrested and charged on Tuesday with the offense of shooting with intent, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition. Brandon Lee, one go on, brother. And the watcher say a dangerous weapon that. I mean, that's a verse with the weaponry thing, brother, but his name alone sound different. You understand? Calico. So now the police allege that he was with two other men who attempted to rob a business establishment on Darling Drive in Old Harbour about 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, September the 1st. It is said that the robbers pulled their weapons and attacked the owner, who challenged them in return with his licensed firearm holder, causing a shootout. The lawmen reported that one of the gunmen was fatally shot during the exchange, while Grant and another man escaped in the air. I remember that incident. Grant was, however, taken into custody on Saturday, October 12th, positively identified and subsequently charged, the police said. See? So, well done to the police them again. Yeah, so let me say. No peeps, as me done telling you say, the stream I got rough tonight. You know me not lie to you, you know. Last week, and as far as I know, 7 days constitutes a week. And the 7 days that constituted last week, 34 Jamaicans were murdered in a 7 days. 34 killed last week. Despite 7 of 19 Jamaican police divisions being under a state of emergency, murders and shootings are still higher as of October 19th this year when compared to the corresponding period of 2018. Good night, Miss Cindy. How are you? Cindy, are you new to the stream? Not sure. I say just somebody. I know a simple sin, but I don't know a Cindy. So Cindy, if you're here for the first time, let me know so I can big you up separately. Really and truly appreciate the contribution. Nicole Maddox said, the water is troubled, my friends. Step right in. God Almighty power is moving this hour. No longer safe. And me think I say a song, but I don't know. I just try off it. You understand what I say? Yes, I. Last week alone, there were 34 murders across the country at a rate of nearly 5 per day. You're welcome, Miss Cindy, but thank you. You understand? The St. Andrew South Police Division continues to be a black eye for law enforcers, with 14 murders committed there between October 13th and 19th. While the government is urging residents to hold straight, as the police tried to rein in rival gangs during the SOE, which was declared on July the 7th, violent crime continues to rear its head. There were 6 killings in a 48-hour period last week, including a triple murder in the White Wing Avenue area. And peeps, May I go even further? I'm going to suggest to you, say, there have been more killings this week in the country than last week. May I repeat that? Cookie, see, no black eye that the eye then lick out. In my rough observation and analysis, there might have been more murders committed in the country this week, and the week not done yet, than last week, 34. But we watch it and see. Hold on, you know. So from the 1st of January to the 19th of October this year, the division racked up 141 murders, one solitary single Uno police division, you know, which represents an increase of 18 killings or a 14.6% rise over the corresponding period last year. Superintendent Wayne Cameron has been parachuted in from Manchester as Divisional Commander of St. Andrew South, replacing Superintendent Gary Francis. Francis is now heading to Manchester, so it's just a switch of personnel. There has been 140 shootings during the period, a 17.6% increase compared to 2018 year to date. There were 86 robberies, 3 fewer than last year, and 36 break-ins, 3 fewer than last year. Up to the 19th of October, listen to this now, peeps. It thing get dark, stark. Not stark, stark. Eh? Up to the 19th of October, some 1,060 people have been killed island-wide, compared to 1,044 over the corresponding period of 2018. So, the long and short of the story, more people have been murdered since the start of the year compared to the same period last year. There were... Which one am I there? The Kingston Central Division experienced 11 murders last year, but police data indicate a 136% rise to 26 murders. The division also had 30 shootings up to last week compared to 18 last year. St. Andrew Central had 79 murders compared to 66 last year, while Kingston Eastern accounted for 60 murders compared to 50 last year. St. Elizabeth had 22 murders, which is a 37.5% increase over 2018, while St. Catherine South, which is under SOE, had 104 murders compared to 75 last year. While the SOE in Hanover and Westmoreland is bearing fruit, St. James's crime situation is still grave, pun intended. St. James has recorded 118 murders, which is a 43.9% increase over last year, up to this time. However, there was a year-long SOE in the parish in 2018, which ended in January of this year. It was reimposed on the 30th of April after a spike in killings. Westmoreland has had 66 murders so far this year compared to 112, so Westmoreland has decreased dramatically. Seeing, Hanover has accounted for 26 murders, which are 20 fewer than last year. But in general, majority of the police divisions are experiencing increase in murders. But as I said, herein lies the problem. Yes, there are SOEs. Yes, there are zones of special operation. Yes, there are curfews from time to time when violence flares up in some areas. But the simple common sense reality is that during these SOEs and ZOZOs and curfews, these SOEs and ZOZOs and curfews are imposed in places where violence is a problem. And 99% of the time, the violence, the tools of the trade is the gun. So it means then, if persons are being murdered by the gun, then in order to reduce the number of murders is to rid these communities of the guns. And I have said this already. This country has a Jamaica Constabulary Force with a K9 division. There is a Caribbean Search Center. Metal detectors with a country of Jamaica's budget for security every year should be a dime a dozen in terms of numbers. Zin, how long shall we continue to send some police and soldiers in some areas if we go stand up and guard for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and after the couple of weeks and a couple of months, when the man them start realize soldiers and police will kill them ease off for a little while until the soldiers and police leave, and the same guns them that kill the people them before the soldiers and police them go there, are the same guns them rise up again and start kill people. How long shall we continue to go in these areas and leave without getting the guns? So we can have SOE till the cows come home. If we don't get the guns, a fate we are waste, as Cartel say in our name, sir. Not only fate we are waste time, we are waste resources, and we continue to look like fools. Because we not rid the streets of the tools. But funny enough, the most fundamental question in all of this, I'm going to put on my glass to that one. How long shall we continue to keep politicians around and our rich business tycoon friends and era leaders who are helping to fund the acquisitions of these guns on the streets and out of prison? How long? How long are we going to continue before we take the business out of crime? As long as the business remains in crime, crime will remain a business. May I say that again for the tough head people them. Some man where I get millions of dollars a month time, so them advise this a man and that a man. As long as the business remains in crime, crime will remain a business. As long as the guns that are killing people remains in these communities and accessible to criminals, then people will continue to die. I don't need to pay no billions of dollars in a consultancy fee if you tell you that. Why is the canine unit sit down in our kennel and all of the dogs them in them kennel a look? Why are these dogs not out searching? Why are these communities not being searched premises by premises? Why are these abandoned buildings not demolished? Why are these areas that have overgrowth are not debushed? And then we claim that they say that most of the crimes in the country are being driven by gang warfare. So they say they are trying to dismantle the gangs. Over about 290 gangs are currently in operation across the country. You hear that? A country with roughly 2.8 to 3 million people, give or take, have 290 gangs allegedly operating in the country. So they claim that the gangs are at the root of the violence. They have drafted and passed the Anti-Gang Legislation and the Proceeds of Crimes Act and All Manner of Crimes Act. Yet still, many of these gangs that they claim are destroyed and gang members are arrested. These gang members continue to beat the system for whatever reason, so the anti-gang legislations and laws are weak as well. Because the Dexter Street gang case collapse and all of them man them walk gone at them yard. Well, some of them are still held for other offenses. We see the Hugh Wilson gang trial, a ruling is pending. That can't go anyway. We see a situation where one faction of the Klansman gang is in front of the court, about 30 odd people. Then what might happen with that case there? So we do a lot of talking. And then the supporting action is crap. I am no crime expert, but I cannot think that the crime situation is as hard as they are making it look. To not eradicate, to stabilize. Because first, in order to treat with it, you have to stabilize it. Then you contain it. Then you weed it out community by community. It will take a long time. But of course it can be done. I don't see the Caribbean Search Unit terrorize them because the reality, I mean, don't want nobody tell me nothing now. Some of them communities have it be terrorized. I mean, I don't want a man come on the TV come and ball about police this and some of them communities here, police will live in there. So police will live with you and your girlfriend, like. You understand what I say? In order for this thing to be fixed, we have to take some drastic measures. And you have to give up something, forget something. I know so the police them to operate extrajudicially and kill people wantonly and cold-blooded, I am saying that we have to make some hard decisions to deal with a hard situation. Me say if me a commissioner of police live with some man. Him have to ask the police to go to toilet. How come me not see when the curfew a go on, no search and clear operation a go on? Yes, we know we strap for resources, human resources and other resources within the security forces. But we need to have a specialized unit in the Jamaica Constabulary Force and one in the military that works in synergy. And their simple duty is to search and destroy. So if people forget destroy, the reality is that criminals are destroyed. So where some criminals get destroyed too? Then me not feel no way about it. I'm serious when I say that. We are dealing with the crime with love. And the criminal them are dealing with hate. May I say that again? We are dealing with criminals with love. While the criminals are dealing with us with hate. It's something can't so difficult, brother. I mean, know some people as a teacher can't sit down there and talk. We say your breath. But because me now get millions of dollars to advise them and nobody no listen to big head, fool people like me. You feel what me I say? Right now me all get hot like. Me I get dark, I'm cool out myself. You understand? Ah, boy. Peeps, listen me. Where you say free Chucky Brown, the watcher. Where's Chucky Brown when you need him? Chucky Brown for vanish some clowns. What me I recommend enough in her? What me I recommend is vision is controlled aggression, is decisiveness, is incisiveness. And as me start, me end, vision. You understand? So when I say no draconian measures where you got trample upon the rights of a citizen of the country wantonly. Yes, you have to lose something, forget something. So under the SOEs and when the police force have extraordinary power, we not say, oh, kick down a man door and kill him. But we are say, be deliberate, be organized, in your approach to the thing. You can't go in one community where 100 man dead since the start of the year and a one gun you find. One gun now kill 100 man in one community. Where the rest of the gun them there? So that can't make sense to the powers that be and the man them with some only a letter before and after them name where advise some people. If you go in the area where 100 people dead and you only see one gun, then you tell me say a one gun kill them 100 people. And then we get up and say we are dismantle gangs and 3/4 of the times the gang members them walk free. Because it's either the investigation shoddy or witnesses disappear. You understand? And all man are evil. We're not serious, man. Joke thing with the pan. You feel me? So why this decide to start with this now? Well, on the peeps, computer, I move like the powers that be, no vision. You understand? All of my notes freeze up in now move. One sitting just a wine pan the screen like. You see? I feel quit and walk me back. Everything I move like a go tonight. Peeps, the stream still up, freeze up on that buffer and them something there. Ah, boy. See it and Chang, you know. In everybody life and me one, you know. But me feel like I'm the devil take set pan, you know. Right now, peeps. It stream, it notes them decides then now. Hope. Right now, me I move like a Porsche. They need a script. If they ever blow away, then the speech mash up like. You understand? Why? We get too much trouble sometime, you know. Peeps, you know what, man? Normally the things where I try to open it. I don't know. Like most of the other things, a lot of things I can speak off of my head, you know, but there are some things where I need my notes them for guide me. You understand? This crisis started from the home, so cash tribe. And the breakdown of the family situation is, brother, is a big part for playing that thing. You understand? Can't deny that, none at all. A reality that. You see? And thing, peeps, that's something I not cooperate, you know. You understand? I don't know how else to open this, you know. I'm going to try again. Guess the only thing might help this now is Alright. Last time you opened page, it was force quit while reopening window. Do you want to try reopening? Then, of course, what you mean? Yeah, common sense question that. It's still a wind up and down, peeps. I don't know. Don't give me a little time there. See? I'm not even sure which topic come on for this. So I can put it back. Force quit. Boom. Don't reopen. Try what? Alright. Look like look progress I go on in I dance now. Maglina go on down. Me ain't have nothing for put on down. Dig up her for on the farm. Nothing now go on down. Understand? Force quit that again. Me still a try, peeps. Do not reopen. Boom. Big up to the people that may watch it thing. You know what I mean? I like people that may show to you manners and respect. See, so I could choose this. I choose you. But still not going. Alright. So one look at thing come up here. So things still a whine. Whiny. From down a country. Alright, I'ma try. I try duplicate it and see if that help. Boom. Copy. So we have a number of them. One must work. Hey T, just wake up to spend a couple of minutes on the stream. My eyes are closing down. Okay, T, you say 5 a.m. when you're there. Big up yourself, you know. I appreciate the support, said Speed. Get some rest, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I appreciate the support. Please, just go on, hold on there. See, we are trying to fix some things. And so I go on. The stream decides, say, you know, cooperate tonight. We are trying to fix things, quick things. Me nah fi bad up myself. No some bad already. Boy chop. When the M1. What's that? Bad in a real life. Me no see no boy with 3 life when you hear rope, ropings. Guess what me a priest now? The peeps, the only way to make this work, I feel restart the computer. You know, from restart the computer, I stream mash up, so I can't do that neither. I have to go find the next option. See? But I have to try email a file here. See? Teach borrow noble stuff until him return. Man, everything good, man. You understand? When him return, I still gonna need my things done. So I have to try to make it work from now. See? Maybe I need to flush. No, you know so that good, because I monitor that right in front of me so, and everything balance and plug in. You understand? And them something there. Sure. I say I can email or something to myself and then, but then I do it in a page, so open it hopefully work out in that. So hold on the peeps, give me a look at time. I'm gonna get rid of that murder something from back at me. You understand? Some things gotta give. Me get a data now, so me have to think smarter now. It means that me I think constructive. It's like say my brain I make smarter now. Yeah man, I Canada noble cup there. Hold on the peeps, just be patient with me a little bit there, yeah, sir. You know what thing go. I know some people will take with themselves. Me can't fight that. You understand? Some people not no patience. Like some people I say, yo, if you sit down and watch countdown, will take 2 days. I don't even bother watching stream. I don't lose no sleep over it, big woman thing. You understand? The countdown is to make people know that the stream is about to start. The countdown is to help the stream kind of balance itself out before I come on screen. The countdown have its place. You can't please people like. You understand? See? Right now this will take forever to load. Probably need a new computer to, you know. Probably load it up on the computer one time. Too much. You see? But big up to the people them will stick out the thing most time. You know, with any stream, you have technical difficulties. Mr. TVJ, a stream have news and you have technical difficulties. So why my thing were not as big budget as TVJ and I have issues. But some people you can't please them also. You see me? So big up to the people that when I hold stream and I stay patient. I appreciate it. In the meantime, big up on yourself. I know say November the 8th I'm Earth Strong. I stream there's normally a different local vibes. You understand? We drink 2 juice and probably eat piece of cake and all the reason. You know, laugh and reflect and thing. We get all. You understand? And them something there. So we have to enjoy, we have to appreciate each year. I am not a big birthday person in reality. I suppose when I was growing up, nobody made my birthday felt special. So I just grew up like that. You understand? See? Just tell us what you remember. Yeah man, me probably have to go resort to that. Empress. But the reality is that I not even did read through a lot of the articles them. Zine, me only see the topic and me know say I need to talk about it. So I did script it in my notes. But you know what thing go. I see what can go on. See? Probably need to go for my other computer. Stream. I'm gonna see if this works. Technology, you know, there's always a workaround. Johnny Boy said November the 8th, cheesecake time. Yeah man. Because Johnny Boy the day last year. So you know what I think go. I think I the watch a birthday that day the I think I the watch a share the same birthday, you know. You understand? And a few other people in our family, I'm not sure. But I think the watcher will share the same birthday. So when most of youth, you know, but never really, you understand, my birthday was just any ordinary day, come and gone. You get 1 year old and you move on. You see? And since my like turn big man, you know, some people in my life kind of try make a birthday feel special, you know. So you have to appreciate the ladies, them, you know. The babies, them, you know. Ah, boy. Let me go, so. Rope. Aeropins. Peeps. If this not work, I'm just gonna resort to. Alright, it come up on my phone, in my email. So I forgot. I go for me. Alright, it probably will come up here, so. No? Why not? Come on up. Alright, I probably can't use my phone and if so will be the case, yeah, sir. I couldn't go for my personal computer still. See? So put this here, so. Put this here, so. And thing. Yeah, P. So up and running again. So you have to improvise. When you go teachers college, them tell us, say, you are going. When you go in a class sometime, the lesson you plan, you don't get to teach it. So you have to just improvise. You know what I mean? But watch you know. Guess what I just do? I'm going to tell you what I just do now. Ah, boy. I ain't not even telling you what me just to make it stay. Me I say me ready. Boy, really I get all. Really get all, man. I will go back through this a slow process here, all over again. On Wednesday night, so let me just go and met about the story there in the meantime. On Wednesday night, I would have spoken to you about for the live stream, for the call-in stream about the situation related to Ruel Reid and Fritz Pinnock and the gang, where his lawyer, where Fritz Pinnock's lawyer, Wildman, a part of the defense team, would have come out guns blazing, filing an appeal in the Supreme Court to have a judicial review to quash the criminal charges laid against his client, saying that the FID, the Financial Investigative Division, does not have the jurisdiction or the authority to arrest anybody. Saying, no say me fi turn the camera around, I don't want to see my face. Zane and thing. Thanks for Hudson, I for realize that I go on. Yeah, and them look at something there. So, we're going to talk about that in a few. See, we're wait for that thing to sort itself out again. You understand? And them something there. Floyd Grindley, former general manager of Petrojam, you know that he would have filed a lawsuit against Petrojam for wrongful dismissal that is now in front of the industrial tribunal. We'll talk about that. One of the directors at Petrojam, not Petrojam, at CMU, and head of the Hydel group of schools, Hyacinth Bennett, was supposed to have been questioned by the PAAC in Parliament earlier in the week. She was a no-show, so there are suggestions that she might be subpoenaed to appear in front of Parliament's Public Appropriations Accounts and Appropriations Committee, I think I saw it name, to answer questions in relation to the CMU situation. The PAAC had also said earlier, after the arrest of Ruel Reid and company, that they would have rest their probe into the situation over by CMU and the ministry, because the matter is now in front of the courts. However, they have since backtracked on that and said that they will continue to press for answers despite the fact that the matter is in front of the courts. Anthony Lawrence would have been given the $5.5 million contract as advisor to the president of the Caribbean Maritime University, Fritz Pinnock. Zane, the acting president of the CMU, is saying that the contract might have to run its course, as they might not be able to withdraw the contract, fearing legal consequences. So a whole heap of little developments are going on in the country, peeps. Man licked down 2 people halfway through, nearly killed them. Thankfully, nobody died. And thing, we're going to talk about that a little. Zane, man walk in a doctor's office and shut up about 5 people, including pregnant woman, I think. So that is the next thing. A whole heap of things we have to talk about, people. So you see, that's why I try to sort out that thing, because I can't remember so much things off of my head. Zane, and as I say, some of the stories them, I not even spend much time familiarize myself with them. Some of the stories them, I leave, forget a real reaction, a real-time reaction when I read the stories them. You understand? So, you have to just bear with me. Care with me. See? Alright, so I can move on now. I think I'm a balance now. See? So I could get into the obituary part of the program now. I don't know that thing they set up, as I say, but then me not really choose the thing. So big up to the people them who still hang around. You know what I mean? I appreciate the support. Man walk in a doctor office and kill Dan. Allegedly, brother. His wife is saying he's no Dan. We'll get to that in a few. You understand? So we see it go. You see, in peace, one of the things we need, well, we'll talk about that later. I need a... So listen this now, peeps. Man shot dead. Another injured in St. Thomas robbery attempt. But talk to the last stream we had, we spoke about St. Thomas at length. And say be a madness a go on down at St. Thomas. Yeah, so let me say. So the St. Thomas police are probing an early morning event. An early evening shooting at a bar in the Prospect area, which left one man dead and another man hospitalized. St. Thomas no good again. So the police believe that the robbery was the motive for the shooting. And the deceased has been identified as 42-year-old Jermaine Bailey, otherwise called Bird of Prospect. It is reported that about 7:30 Saturday evening, a gunman entered the bar and opened fire, hitting Bailey and the other man. So the gunman then reportedly opened fire at another who turned out to be plainclothes policemen. A shootout then ensued and the gunman reportedly escaped in a waiting motor vehicle. And the injured men were taken to hospital where Bailey succumbed to his injuries while the other man was admitted. All police the man fire off and I say, well, go on, peeps. And peeps, before me forget that story here, I don't have the details yet still. Fabian Dennis, blessings. I would have overheard it on the news earlier where somewhere in Kingston a man was driving and must splash up somebody. And somebody must have fling something in his car and him stop. When him stop, a little verbal exchange go on and somebody stab him in his back. And after them stab him in his back and him drop on the ground, it is alleged that residents took a construction block and drop in his head, killing him on the spot. I will provide further details on that and on that incident on Sunday, I suppose. Can you imagine that? So apparently he must splash up somebody, because you know rain been a fall from yesterday. Somebody must have fling something in his car. I hear say he hails from Chisholm Avenue. Probably that's why I'm probably stopped to, because I probably feel, you know what I mean? I don't know. But apparently some altercation developed, verbal altercation, which became physical. He was reportedly stabbed in his back. He fell to the ground. While on the ground, them dropped concrete block in his head. Kill him. Jamaica terrorated. Ah, boy. St. James teen charged following robbery and shooting. So a St. James teen has been charged with housebreaking, larceny, and robbery with aggravation. So the police say a court date is yet to be finalized. The police report that in August, the teen and two suspects stole a motorcycle from Lamin Lane in Salt Spring in the parish. It was subsequently recovered by the owner on the 7th of September. According to the police, the teen and suspects returned to the complainant's house and demanded the motorcycle. What? The police report that in August, the teen and two suspects stole a motorcycle from Lamin Lane in Salt Spring in the parish. It was subsequently recovered by the owner on the 7th of September. So the man got him bike. According to the police, the teen and the suspects returned to the complainant's house and demanded the motorcycle. If I laugh, I pop up. When the demands were not met, they reportedly opened gunfire at the complainant. No one was injured in the incident. Following investigations, the teen was subsequently arrested and later charged on Friday, the 18th of October. You see, the owner of the motorcycle shouldn't be a licensed firearm holder, and the rest should have been in history. You understand? So imagine, you know, me work for my things and me buy my bike. And guy and him friend them come take my bike. Me find my bike and take back my bike. And then guy and him friend them come back on my yard for my bike. And come in and give them my bike. The man them open fire want kill me for my bike. Whoa. Wow. Wow. 2 in custody for shooting death of St. Anne teenager. So the St. Anne police are to question 2 men who are in their custody in relation to the fatal shooting of a teenager in Greenwich Acres in the parish on Monday of this week. So teens are in custody for the murder of a teen. Wanna see what I go on here, sir? Wanna see the dynamics of the thing? So the deceased man has been identified as 18-year-old Brian Clark, alias Ladden, of Hollywood in Steertown, St. Anne. According to police reports, about 2:30 p.m., Clark was on a motorcycle when he was approached by 2 armed men. The men opened gunfire, hitting Clark several times before fleeing the area. He was pronounced dead at hospital. Ah, boy. Man shot and injured during altercation with cop at Criminal Records Branch. Listen to this now, peeps. Because that one you have me curious, like. So, the Criminal Records Branch, you see, is the place where you go forget your police records. If you understand what I say. So this man was shot by the police at the criminal branch office, at the criminal records office. Here we go on. A policeman has been hospitalized, along with a man who is nursing gunshot wounds following an altercation between the two at the criminal records office. I think that was on Thursday. The Constabulary's Communications Unit, CCU, said the man, who was a customer at the criminal records office, turned up at the office sometime after midday to collect 2 reports, one for himself and another for a connected party. However, when denied one of the reports, the man became boisterous and verbally abusive. So him go for collect 2 records. One for himself, One for Smaddy. I never did know so you couldn't collect. You could have collect criminal record for somebody else. You understand? So, him get one, but him not get the next one. I assume say him get fee one, but him not get the next one. So he got boisterous. However, when denied one of the reports, the man became boisterous and verbally abused. The police, verbally abuse some people. What on the peeps? It look like that's something that come up and it's difficult for me to read off on my phone. So, yeah. Thank God for small mercies. Ready again now. I can't look like me almost I look down. So when it became clear that he could not, however, when denied one of the reports, the man became boisterous and verbally abusive, the police said. When it became clear that he could not be calmed down, he was escorted from the premises by the staff. Only hope me not close this too quick, you know. Hours later, the man returned. So after he was escorted off the premises, he later returned. So it's like the man want a criminal record in a real life now. Hours later, the man returned and physically attacked a constable on duty at the office after being assaulted multiple times. Yeah, how much times? Multiple times. The constable was forced to take evasive action, during which time he fired one round from his service pistol, hitting the attacker, the CCU reported. The man and the constable were taken to a nearby hospital where they were being treated for their injuries. The Independent Commission of Police are now probing the matter. Indicom. Here comes trouble. Here comes Indicom. Imagine, peeps, at the criminal records office, the man there. The man good as a look at police record, for probably sort out in visa, for probably get a job, for probably apply for your license, firearm, for probably do something. And this man go at the criminal's office record, go make a criminal record for himself. You don't know emoji pan WhatsApp we go so? Yo. I one thing me I tell me for some police. I will alkaline say, I just want in the Medina. You understand? The man left, go away and come back to kill somebody. A premeditated murder that you know. Can I say teacher irony? The irony is unreal, mommy. The man got the police criminal records office go get police criminal record. Yo, I want me say Jamaica is not a real place. People cuss me, you know. But it's not real. So wanna cuss me. Yeah, son, a party shop business with the pan, man. It's not real. You can't tell me nothing. You understand? So them good picture you know peeps related to a shooting incident we go on like a whole heap of people get shot like. He sustained up his record. He probably never have no record enough in her. And the law want go on brother, everything good. Nadine Douglas literally go for a criminal record. A fool, Miss Douglas. 5 injured in attack at doctor's office remains hospitalized. The police are following leads. No peeps. Can you imagine? You're there yard sick. And you are there at work and you're sick. And you left say you got a doctor. And when you got a doctor, you get shot. The police are reporting that 5 persons remain in hospital receiving treatment following a gun attack at a medical facility on Deanery Road in Vineyard Town in St. Andrew. A man was fatally shot. He has been identified. We soon get to that. The shooting appears to be an escalation of ongoing feud between rival gangs in the Mountain View area, sources said. It is reported at about 10 a.m. the man took his female companion to get medical treatment at the doctor's office, which is located beside the St. Teresa Preparatory School. It is further reported, Zane, that a short time later, a gunman entered the medical facility, pulled a firearm and opened fire on a man before escaping. He reportedly died on the spot. In the aftermath of the incident, it was discovered that 5 other people, including the minor, was also shot. They were assisted to the hospital. So the video of the shooting, well, not the video of the shooting, the video of the man that was shot has been circulating on social media. There are a lot of allegations and suggestions and aspersions and them things. Words are that it is linked to the situation in Mountain View. No, this is my question before I go any further, because there are other parts to this. Apparently, him go for 1 man. 5 persons were shot. Well, 5 other persons were shot. What did those 5 other persons do to the shooter? Has the shooter ever seen them 5 other persons there before? Has those 5 other persons ever seen the shooter before? Has those persons had any form of altercation with the shooter before? Has the shooter had any form of altercation with them people there before? But yet still, 5 persons, which I am highly sure that most of them don't know nothing where you go on this, so I sick and gone a doctor. And apparently him go for 1 man and 5 more people get shot. School, church, hospital, police station, no one see your family. And the reality is, Lady Clark said, no man in the cockpit country. Big up yourself, Empress. The reality is, you don't have to do nobody nothing. You ain't nobody not have to in nothing. When the man them come, anybody did it, I get it. This is the country we live in now. Yo, it thing scary road, yo. If your mind sharp, you don't want to leave your yard go nowhere. I mean, know some people are going to teach, we can't load up the crime. What you mean we can't load up the crime situation? You know, say the crime situation a kill off the whole of it. So what you mean if you keep it as a secret for? Then mean ain't no secret with nobody. The only thing me kind of stop though is the reporting on the murders left, right and center. It's not really good for my channel. Because the reality is that when I do a video say somebody was shot and killed, I don't make no money off of it. And it's work me a work. And mentally taxing for me too. So me discuss it in the stream. But if you get up, only way I do one video where I murder thing, unless I probably the woman now do. Big man thing. Me not murder up my channel. I'm tired of foolishness. See, you have other channels as money dead, them report on it. Good for them. You understand? Would be a symbol and sign like you read Morse code. Then that don't make no sense to me. Then how people are gonna know the video about if you can't read the title? A be a plus and minus and addition and take away sign and then that don't make no sense. You understand? And 99% of the time YouTube now go monetize the video neither said we. So you could then put sign from now till tomorrow. You see, we will change one A and one S or one O, but then it's not sign me I make video for. But never mind. See, but when me I say you know, If you have a report for every murder situation in this country, then the channel become a murder capital channel. Then it make no sense. You see? You got church, your funeral good as skip there. You got hospital, them good as pronounce you dead there. You got doctor, them good as pronounce you dead as doctor. You got school, you good as learn say last day you have to live. Then they don't make no where say I go. You will good as go live up at Vale Royal and King's House. Cause it look like only then the place is safe right now. Yeah, Lady Clark said dangerous and still not safe. Even if you stay where there? Where come in? Even if you stay in your house, police come shoot you and bad man come kick down your door. But then at least you're on your own turf. Mama. Zane, you not got a road, go innocently man just come shoot you up. So anyway you go, but me prefer pick the lesser of the evils, which is me hard. You understand? You see it? So, but I know. So I could continue now. So in other words, shooting something there. A pregnant woman and infant was shot during the shooting. I true you know it hurt me. And I mean so. It's read me read, I know. All a pregnant woman get shot, you know. Me see them lift up the woman and her foot just hang down. These were the words of a Deanery Road resident who could hardly contain his disbelief that brazen gunmen opened fire at persons in a doctor's office. He continued, "Me feel it, because all a little boy get shot. The man just shoot up the people them just so." So according to the corporate communications unit, the lone gunman entered the medical facility around 10 a.m. and opened fire. And when the shooting subsided, 42-year-old Clifton Brown of Jakes Avenue, or Jakes Road as we know it, you understand, was dead and 5 others injured, so 6 persons get shot, including a pregnant woman and a child. Residents of the area say they are now fearful there may be reprisals for the shooting and that they could be caught in the crossfires if they are at the wrong place at the wrong time. Right now, the reality is that in Jamaica, anywhere you're there is the wrong place, and anytime you're there is the wrong time. Then me can't draw another conclusion. Everywhere in Jamaica right now is the wrong place, and any time of the day is the wrong time. As a famous entertainer saying in one song, "Doctor coulda live in your pocket from me, clap it ball of fire from the erratic, pace the marrow upon the attic like crazy glue upon it." Yo, a doctor's office man then go for the people, you know. Doctor coulda live in your pocket from me, clap it ball of fire from the matic, pace the marrow upon the attic like crazy glue upon it. Cops are coming now, go panics. Point the rifle, set up behind it and crap it. Ah boy. I bet that bad things with jokes sometimes, you know. Ready or no, Pete? Make we move on and get the groove on. Another resident said that it is the families left behind that are affected by the lack of caution that thugs use when they go after someone. Once someone a move and them a shoot, other people a get shot. Them have to understand, so them a leave people traumatized. The place, Vineyard Town, mash up again because of this, the man said. An obviously shocked woman lamented the rising crime rate, adding that nowhere is safe. Yeah, man, that them probably trail him, Miss Daly. See him? The families feel it because all the receptionists get shot. And all she do is write down names and things. Me feel it to my heart, man. Imagine people come a doctor and then shoot them. It look like you have to just take sick at your yard and dead there so. Because now you're not safe. Not even doctor nor church. The country mash right up. That not right. When war start, me no wait till the bus rise up me gun fast like me bus kill him in a church cause me no really just. Those are the songs that we listen to, innit? Yo! Me see a one man a pose like bad man. Me just beg him a light and kill him feet. Road where him drop name killing street. Boy dead like dog and a kill him teeth. Them have to cover the body with a linen sheet. Like mango, the killing sweet. Me send in farmer 6 in feet. Yo! Make I move on. Still not done with that story there yet, peeps. It is being alleged that the man that was killed in a doctor's office, Clifton Brown, may have been a Don. I'm a Don. I know who is Don Avani if I'm the man. Nothing, why? A Don. I'm Don. Bernard Gates, big up yourself in a family. Hard and that say, boy, you know tune, sir. We know a few songs in a brother. I tell us how we used to do the selecting thing one at the time, you know. One at the time, I stopped going to school, so I want to unselect, you know. You understand? When I was a young child. See? Wife of a man killed on Deanery Road denies her husband was a Don. So the wife of Clifton Brown, the man who was killed in Vineyard Town, St. Andrew on Wednesday, is denying allegations that her husband was second in command to an area leader in the Jakes Road community of Mountain View Avenue. So speaking with RGR News on Thursday afternoon, the woman described her husband as a people person who had the respect of the Don in the area. I want Danny for no me, Tesha Miller, never mind. In the area, and that is why people might think that he is second in command because he can reason with the uppers. But he is not a Don, and he is not second in command. Me feel a need to read back the paragraph there. Something about the paragraph there. When me want to talk about. The woman speaking with RGR News, national news at a piece. Me never talked to RGR News yet, you know. Described her husband as a people person. But before me go there, so, because the first report say that the man had accompanied his female companion to the doctor. So, so a female companion got a doctor and his wife attack to the media, then the man is a Don. Like a girl's Don. Then that me mean. Then they don't want to go tell her about me some things, you know. But watch you know. The woman described her husband as a people person who had the respect of the Don. The man is a people person who had the respect of the Don. Fingernail, they want cut, you know. In the area. And that is why people might think that he is second in command because he can reason with the uppers. I never know say in a Jamaican community we have uppers. So you have uppers, middlers, and lowers. Bombard stuff. It's like a river channel. You know you have the upper course, the middle course, and the lower course. You understand? Watch out now. But he is not a Don, and he is not second in command. My grandmother normally tell me, say, show me your friend, me tell you who you are. But then this my grandmother used to say that still. You understand? Mr. Brown was among 6 people shot at the doctor's office on Deanery Road. You feel me? So me no know. Them say the man not done. The man wife say him is not done. The man say him just have the respect of the Dan like. So true him like talk to the Dan, then people think him a Dan too. But him is not that. Then me no know. You understand? There's another video circulating on social media where another man was shot and killed. I mean, it's like a common thing, you know. You understand? Normally, a memes people share on social media. See now are dead bodies. This is the land of my birth. This is Jamaica, my Jamaica. This is the land of my birth. Ah, boy. And when me check it out, lad, now when I better than yard, we can't even sing them tune too loud again. Because, help me big up Jamaica, land of guns and murder. The system sure not proper. But our politicians and done run the areas. What a rough place to live. Sweet jam down it no longer is. A beer blood a run. What a sad place to live. Full of politicians and uppers, you see. Uppers. From I was born. I never been here of it. If you are not uppers, you are slippers. Yeah, son, that me and tell you too. You feel me? Boy, Lady Clark say her heart. If me just take Kinteed cup of heartburn, mommy, because I don't know what else to say. I run out of words. I'm speechless. Speechless. That's how it makes me feel. I wish I could have sing. If I could have sing, I would have sing. You understand? But I could have started singing and the people them leave the street. So I gonna lower the singing. But I'm not sure if I will live to see tomorrow. Living in this world of conflicts and sorrows. Bodies lay cold as gunmen strike bold. And the wicked people work is taking off like an arrow. Me never sing back that part there. I'm not afraid to die, but pray to live until death. It's not hard for you to guess what will happen next. Takes and fear, works of ungodliness. Enough no know why them a live, that's why them have to hurt the flesh. Who are they? Tell me what they represent. I struggle with fear as an experience. So them do them dirty works to which I resent. And no one but them a go face the consequence and build walls instead of bridges which ridicules. Ah, boy. I know the vessel of the iniquity never yet full. That song there be a national song. Sizzla Kalanji, big up yourself. It's a different tune that. Class. Manchester man killed in drive-by. Wanna think what they done? We just a come. More Admiral barely laugh. A Manchester man was killed in a drive-by shooting by a gunman in the community of Daviton in the parish on Wednesday. The deceased has been identified as 35-year-old laborer Roxroy Henry. Police reports are that shortly before 12 p.m. the stream I go long tonight, I'm going to tell you that. Henry was walking along the roadway in his community when armed men traveling in a vehicle reportedly opened gunfire, hitting him multiple times. Miss Delmina Lewis, a nice voice. Miss Delmina Lewis, you're being too kind. Right now, I'm not going to believe nothing Miss Delmina says. Okay? If Miss Delmina tell me that my voice sound sweet is like she telling. She can't treat me. She said me not to quit my day job for your singing thing. You understand? Big up yourself, Miss Lewis. See it? So you know, Henry was taken to the Mandeville Regional Hospital where he was pronounced dead. And the Manchester police are investigating the incident. Yeah? At 30 people dead in Manchester since the start of the year compared to 21 year to date last year. You understand? But we're still not done. Man shot and injured in Portland. Attackers on the run. Good Portland, you know. Portland a place I love like, you know. You understand? And the man them gone to Portland with the foolishness, you know. The police in Portland are searching for the attackers who shot and injured a man in the parish last night. He remains in hospital. The incident reportedly happened about 10 p.m. along a lane in the vicinity of Musgrave Market in Port Antonio. It is reported that the man was seen by an eyewitness running from the lane towards the police post located upstairs the Port Antonio post office, which borders Gideon Avenue and Harbour Street. Police sources confirmed that at least 8 loud explosions were heard shortly after 10 p.m., which sent persons running for cover. Yes, Finar, the operative word there is suppose. Our phrase is supposed to be. Now, peeps, the madness continues. Security guard shot by another security guard at work site in Falmouth. The long and short of the story is that that person have died. A team of police investigators in Falmouth, Trelawney, would have visited a construction site where a security guard was shot and seriously injured during an argument with another guard early on Friday morning. Reports of the incident, did kind of sketchy when that article was released, but it is understood that the guards are from 2 different security companies. I wonder what them a fight for. Over security company, brother. Boy, teach, we need to invest in our Gregory White. Sources said there was an argument between the 2 men. What them argue about? Maybe they want to know. During which explosions were heard. One of the guards was subsequently found suffering from gunshot wounds. He was rushed to the hospital where he was admitted in serious condition. Update, he has since died. So a male security guard has died after he was shot during a dispute with another security officer at a hotel construction site in Trelawney during the wee hours of Friday morning. You understand? So no name has yet been released. You see? So I do not know what the man them really are fight over still. But are 2 different security companies. But then again, how come normally a one security company would then get a contract? How you have a situation with multiple security firms at the same location? Well, it's a big site anyway still, but I don't know. Probably one security firm can cover it off. I guess them probably just fight a which security company bother. I don't know. It's hard still, peeps. I joke out the thing, you know. You understand? I'm not joking it out at all. See, but as I say right now, my heart, you see me, my heart heavy, peeps. Like, when I read through the article most of the time preparing for the stream, and when I read through them during the stream, I say, yo, I can't Jamaica this and I love so much, yo. You feel what I say? I can't my country this, brother. I joke something this. This ain't not real. You feel me? Cabby who set house ablaze with family gets 15 years in prison. A taxi operator who set fire to his house while his common law wife and 4 children were inside the dwelling 2 years ago has been convicted of arson and sentenced to 15 years. Him should have get life in prison. Because Attempted murder that. 4 counts. 5 counts. Him wife plus him 4 people. The man 4. Alright. In all honesty, seeing, and this is no disrespect to the wife. But forget about the wife just for a minute. The man 4 pitney them in a... No, somebody pitney them in a... The man 4 pitney them in a the house. And the man get 15 years. Right now, him could have served 5 and come out for good behavior. Him baptized and turn Christian, and then could have get 3 years. A taxi operator who set fire to his house while his common law wife and 4 children were inside the dwelling 2 years ago has been convicted of arson and sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. The prison term was handed down by Devon Fisher when he appeared in the Home Circuit. Was handed down to Devon Fisher when he appeared in the Home Circuit Court on Thursday. Fisher lit the house in an attempt to avoid being arrested by the police for a robbery. Reports are that in January of 2017, law enforcers went to Fisher's home in Bayshore Park, Harborview, St. Andrew to take him into custody. In response, Fisher refused to be apprehended and instead threatened to kill himself and his family. During an ensuing standoff, he set the house ablaze. The police were able to remove Fisher and his family from the burning building. Big up them police officer there. He was subsequently charged by the police. Craig Creation says a miracle saying get so much here, so if you talk God. What a wicked man, eh? Send your wife and your common law wife and your use amount of don't set yourself on fire then, brother. Where you go rob the people then? So what? Him not getting a charge for the robbery? Tell you about some of them taxi driver, you know. But always tell you, know, when police and taxi driver in a things, the first utterance is police will leave taxi driver and go look for criminal. And I will go on record again to say, not all, but many taxi drivers are criminals. How much time I need for say it? Eh? But police will go left taxi driver and go look for criminal. Most times the criminal them they right in a taxi there, so. The taxi driver. You know how much taxi driver transport criminal around this country. You know how much taxi driver getaway driver in a criminality in this country. You know how much taxi driver kidnap and rape people, girl in this country. Eh? So now come tell mom nothing about police to go look for criminal. Enough for the taxi driver, them are criminal. And you have very good taxi drivers out there. Don't get me wrong. But you have criminal taxi drivers out there too. So nobody come go and go around the thing. And when police are trying to arrest enough for the criminal taxi driver them, and we see them want to fight the police them. Eh? And them same taxi driver they come transport man for come kill with. You say we are idiot in our country. You wanna sensible, you know? We don't sensible, yo. Enough of them taxi driver yo, we want war police for Lego. I carry them friend come kill with. And we are war police and a mash up police vehicle because them are apprehend taxi men. And me don't say you have many good taxi drivers out there, but enough of them are criminal family. Enough of them are transport criminal and are actors getaway drivers. Eh? So on stand there. On fight police for them, on fool like. Them same one I come kill you tonight. But left taxi man and go look for criminal. Yeah, criminal the police are lock up on a blind. Speaking about taxi drivers, you see? Let me say I can't find that something here. Because right now, I have so much picture then I'm confused like. So I would have done this video last night. Where a taxi driver or a taxi cab being driven by who knows, good as Shaggy, it wasn't me, would have mowed down 2 pedestrians in a halfway tree. See that fellow there, him head selling at the windshield. You understand? That is how fast this man was going. But this a story of more twist and turn than Fern Gully. Eh? You feel what I say? Designated cabbie denies being behind the wheel of a taxi that was involved in a crash in halfway tree. Dexter Ruel say I like the calling. Big up yourself in a father, Dexter. Wednesday night settings at family. You know what thing go? See, so Wednesday night I want to get for talk. But on a Friday night and Sunday night I me get for talk. I mean like talk more than one, you know. So I need 2 nights. I want to get 1 night. You understand? Big up yourself, brother. George Malcolm, the driver assigned to this a taxi upon his screen, which plowed into 2 pedestrians in halfway tree St. Andrew on Wednesday afternoon, the 23rd of October, has surrendered to the police. So George Malcolm is the man who is supposed to drive the car. However, George Malcolm said it's not him when I drive the car. You understand? But according to acting head of the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, PSTEB, which is Superintendent Gary Mackenzie, which is, I don't know, this is Mr. Lewis, but that is Mr. Mackenzie over there. So Malcolm has told investigators that he was not behind the wheel when the vehicle crashed. Mr. Malcolm reportedly told the police that he was driving the car when someone he knows took the car and drove off. So reports are that Malcolm was driving the car, him tap to pick up some passengers, and then one next man drive for the car. I just check my camera or I look up in it like. So a video of the incident has been circulating on social media, and the 17 seconds video show a woman and a man walking on the sidewalk before being hit by the speeding taxi. The pedestrians were flung in the air. The police also say that the driver abandoned the car on the scene following the crash. Mackenzie said the police are now trying to locate another man, Chad Ingram, of a Central Village St. Catherine address, who Malcolm said was driving the taxi when it veered off onto the sidewalk off Eastwood Park Road and slammed into a male and a female pedestrian. So both victims remain hospitalized. Thankfully, none of them. The first time you see the video, you said, Jesus Christ, everybody dead. It turns out that God has been good even on a bad day. None of them has died so far. The male would have sustained more serious injuries, as I hear that his hip is broken. Miraculously, the female only suffered minor bruises. I do not know if there's any internal damage, but she was hit really hard. You understand? And thing. Dexter Rose, I hear that he was running from the police. But I suppose if that was the case, then the police superintendent would have known that. So I don't know. You understand? So, listen to this now, peeps. This is where I see me big up the police them when me get the opportunity to big them up, you know. But when me get the chance to cuss them, I cuss them too. Cause watch you now. Listen me. Ingram, who Malcolm said was driving the vehicle, is not licensed to drive the taxi. That are one. See? 2, Ingram, by all accounts, based on what the senior superintendent said, has 79 outstanding traffic tickets. You see, the last police officer will ticket him, so the police officer will give him the 79 ticket for go to prison. May I say that? The police officer will issued the 79th ticket for go to prison. You can't. Right now, at the police, they nearly kill the man and the woman. May I say that again? Right now, at the police, them nearly kill that man and that woman. There is no way upon the face of the earth that a man with 79 outstanding ticket should be on the streets. But that is not nothing, because man have 1,230 tickets outstanding. Man have 1,020 tickets outstanding. Man have 700 tickets outstanding. So what is 79 compared to 1,300 tickets? How can a man accumulate 79 tickets and he has not been arrested? So in essence, in my humble opinion, is the police them responsible for this man and this woman in the hospital. So, and as far as I know, there's a ticket database in the country. So how hard is it to run a license to find out if there are outstanding tickets before you write some tickets? Could the police officer who issued the 79 ticket have received some money in his hand? But DeAndre, are the police them fi ensure that the warrant is issued? Or you fi a ticket man and 79 time and no warrant no go on? So who for job for run the man license? It can't be the system. It's the man, the police officer, brother. The police officer cannot be recused from this situation, bro. After him get the second ticket, if him not pay it, him license is suspended, brother. So there is no way that the police can escape blaming this, bruh. It's not the system that issue ticket, the police officers that issue ticket. No, finna, I say revoke. I mean, after the second ticket, I really think you're really revoke a man license for a second ticket. That kind of rough like. Else not for would have to walk. You understand? See? But you suspend him license, brother. You take some points off on license. You send him back to driving school, something. Remedial courses in a driving, road code regulations, observance and them things. Can't be the system. Is the police officer issue the ticket and the system issue the ticket? How difficult is it for the second man who issue ticket for run the man license and system have outstanding ticket? For seize him license then until him go pay a ticket them or him go a court. Till him man have 79 ticket, brother. Finance send him go ride a tricycle. Yo. How are we going to deal with the major problems affecting the country if we cannot deal with the simple problems? How can we treat with the major problems facing the country when we cannot treat with the simple issues? I know me go talk, you go answer me a PNP. But me I tell you, make the PNP win the next election and come do no crap. Me inna them white shot like a curry and Guinea stain. You must have feel like me and friends around here, so. The moment you talk about the system, you is opposition, party supporter. So if PNP in a government and you talk about the PNP is Labour right. And if Labour right in government and you talk about Labour right, you is PNP, you no go, man. You a big part of the problem in the country to kind of on a fool to you know. I'm a customer on tonight, man. Because me I get dark look a bit, you know. The right, I said, get a state. You understand? We don't have a political friend around here as a family. We don't have a political affiliation. When guy the foolishness guy will get called out, no matter if guy green, blue, orange, or neon. Who business with the guy? You know most of the things that me are friend people around here, so yo. Yo. You see, I them look at things that mash up the country. You understand? You can't talk about the system and not be labelled a supporter of the opposing party. What kind of crap that? Eh? Man sit down and write one encyclopedia, send me a PNP. Yo, more time I read the comment, them me just dead with laugh, you know. Big woman thing, you know. And me I say one to them people here, man. Eh? A million times I run in on the PNP on this. Fitzjackson come talk about a green bike and them sitting there. Yo, me not, and then, you know, you have some people too. They watch one video out of 2,000 video on the channel. And use a video say you're PNP or you're Labour, right? Them, you see with psyche in that country, it a cripple, you know? So we get up and blame politicians every day. But we is the biggest part of the problem in our own life. Payton place, big up yourself and everything. You understand me, I say? But me say, I don't care who the guy. You understand? Cause no boy now feed me. You feel what me I say? Nobody now give me no curry goat and white rice or curry chicken back and white rice and floss of rum and 2 zinc and 3 white fall. And $500 for 5 years. $100 a year. I own a man. Yo, make we move on. So you know, this man have 79 tickets. The driver claims say him stop. See? Jesus say yes, PNP teacher. Ready here now. Big up yourself, bro. Watch me now. This man accumulates 79 tickets and him still have him license. Him not gone no court and him is still a free man. Then me not get it. You understand? And we are trying to fix crime in the country and we can't fix one traffic system in the country. You understand what I say? Yes, getting prosper 3 white fowl and get a half pound of feeding and them good for 5 years. Joy and merriment. You understand? And 5 bills. Bills a year. You see? Till the next election. Miss Grace Able say, who's life a act up? I don't know. I ask them. Ready or now, peeps? He also said Ingram currently has 79 outstanding traffic tickets. Mackenzie could not immediately say whether Malcolm had any outstanding tickets. However, he said few months ago, the one with surrender, Malcolm was prosecuted for dangerous driving in court. He pleaded guilty to the lesser offense of careless driving. He has always been the subject of tickets by the police, Mackenzie said of Malcolm. You understand? Now look how them couldn't kill the 2 people and go about them business. About a few seconds before the car came into frame, a schoolgirl turned off. Suppose that schoolgirl was walking straight down the road there, sir. Eh? Tell me about the system. You understand? And a man picked 2 Aki off of one limo, hang over a road up on one yard up a old pastors. And him then lock him up for pick 2 Aki out on the road. A man we have 1,000 tickets still there road I walk up and down. Then see. Cause right now if me go somewhere, cause this evening me I come in and say, you know, me feel for some Aki. If me go somewhere and me say Aki out the road, that hang over me, I pick them. So if you know I me pick them, I better pick them before me pass to. That me I tell you. You understand? You can't have Aki out the street and man want Aki feet and you know talk about don't pick Aki. You know go on here man, cut off a limb. That me I tell you not to. Else Aki in a problem. Anyhow me pass and see them. Me have a video when me I pick them. You understand? Vlog me a vlog. Stay there. That is what we do it. Watch me no peace. I will move on. Man gets life for a murder of elderly sister of former Chief Justice. Remember that case? I think I sent any go on. Yeah, D'Angelo, you can't have Aki careless and man want Aki. And then you come tell me can't be occupying out in a road where dirty up the street when leave drop off. Man, cut off you kill him, sir. Yeah, sir. Listen to this, peeps. And the first thing that jump out at me, you see, is the fact that the elderly lady is the sister of a former Chief Justice. That kind of struck me like. Because I know man kill 4 or 5 people and get 15, 20 years. And this man kill one person and get life. Is it because Azalea Makala's sister? The man who pleaded guilty to the murder of Peggy Aljo, and watch this now, peeps. Generally, when somebody pleads guilty, they get a reduced sentence. I take off my glass again. But you see, it's hard, really and truly, it is hard to defend the justice system in this country when the justice system remains so inconsistent. See? And it would appear that there is a certain justice reserved for some people and certain no justice reserved for others. I am a proponent that the justice system is not the worst in the world, even though there's a lot that needs to be addressed. But the reality is people like me who still have a little hope and faith, it becomes more difficult as the days go by to defend in any way, shape or form a justice system who, when you really sit down and analyze the thing, would appear that justice is designated for people based on who them be, who them know, them surname, them claim to fame. It's hard for a youth like me to continue to defend a system like that, you know. Because I know say a whole heap of foolishness going on the justice system, but it's not the worst justice system in the world. It is far from the best. But the reality is that the more of them stories I cover, is the more me I realize I teach, you probably just a waste of time because I bet you a waste. You feel me? The Andres Master maybe only 80, man, wicked star. Yo! Man gets life for murder of elderly sister of former Chief Justice. I have seen men commit multiple murders and they plead guilty and they get 15 to 25 years in prison. Normally when somebody pleads guilty, they get a reduced sentence because of their guilty plea. Now this man pleaded guilty and he was given life imprisonment. That is not consistent with recent rulings in the country. Because there have been many instances where I have sat in this same chair. Well, maybe one over there, sir. But in front of that seat, well, maybe the camera and not that one. But never mind, right, yes, sir. And I have said that I understand that a plea bargain is a necessary part of any healthy functioning justice system, but not everybody forget the opportunity to get reduced sentencing because they plead guilty. I have said that repeatedly. So how come now a man plead guilty and him still get life? A man plead guilty, murder pregnant woman and get 5 to 7 years. Then where is the justice? Where is the equity in the dispensation of justice? Where is the equity in the allocation of justice? Where is the equity in the administration of justice? Have a jot some big word from time to time. You understand? The man who pleaded guilty to the murder of Peggy Aljo, a 74-year-old woman who is said to be the sister of former Chief Justice of Jamaica, Zayla Makala, has been sentenced to life imprisonment. That is my firm belief, Empress D. Ruben. And everybody forget the opportunity there. Some of them forget life, no opportunity for plea. Whether you plea yea or nay, life. Because when you kidnap and rape local babies and you plead guilty and you get 15 years, then the waste of time that. You understand? The convict, 20-year-old Oral Redway, appeared in the St. Anne Circuit Court on Thursday in relation to the murder charge. High Court Judge Justice Martin Gale ordered that Redway served 25 years in prison before being eligible for parole. Redway, who on October 10th also pleaded guilty to raping Aljo, is to serve 15 years behind bars for that offense. The man raped one 74-year-old woman, you know. You understand? For that alone, he deserve life. Seeing what we are talking about, the inconsistency in the handing down of rule. There is no standardized guidelines to handing down rulings in this country, I see. It depends on what the judge feel that day, what side of the bed then wake up on and saw them sentence. So, in reality, he deserve life. He just raped the 74-year-old woman. Workless boy. 20-year-old. You understand? And then kill her. Him deserve the life. Not get me wrong, you know. But what me I said, there have been many instances, similar instances, where man plead guilty and them get 15 years, 20 years. So how come this man plead guilty and him still get life in prison? Is it because of the relation that the lady, the victim, has with somebody in the country? That is what me I ask. So I have no problem with this brother getting him life. Can he get just a rape her? Him forget life. You feel me? But it's just the inconsistencies in the justice system that concerns me. However, the sentences are to run concurrently, then to run consecutively. Before handing down the sentences, Justice Gale said the crime was very heinous. That's what I wrote it pronounced. Earlier, Redway's antecedent revealed that he had previous convictions for receiving stolen property and wounding with intent at 20 years old. Aljo was found dead at her home in the Discovery Bay area of St. Anne on Wednesday, the 24th of October 2018. Reports from the Discovery Bay police were that residents in the Bridgewater district stumbled upon Aljo's body at her home at about 3:15 p.m. and raised an alarm. The police found the body of a senior citizen near a perimeter fence on her property with multiple abrasions all over it, and what the police described as bludgeon wounds to the neck. She was killed just days after returning to the island from the United States. The judgment was also swift. Several weeks later, Redway, who was said to be a laborer of both St. Anne and Westmoreland addresses, was apprehended in Townhead district in Westmoreland. He was later charged by the police. How efficient was the police in this case? I mean, well done to the police. But we know cases that have been dragging on for donkey years, where murders have been committed and nobody have been arrested. You see, I sent and the murder go on, you know, and them track the man down to Westmoreland. I am just saying, what happened to the rest of tracking in the other cases? The tracker them now work. You feel what me I say? Like I forgot to leave some of them topic for your next night, because I'm tired, you know. You understand? So, peeps, a little thing going on in Rio Kobe recently, where some fish wash up like, dead like, fish kill, and have an oil spill. Reports are that the fish kill occurred because effluents from the Windalco plant in St. Catherine would have flowed into the Rio Kobe, leading to a fish kill. And this is the question that I want to ask. Is this a preface? Is this the opening ceremony for what is in store for rivers like Martha Brae and Donut Head River in Trelawney when Noranda start dig out the cockpit country? Just asking for a friend from down at Trelawney, like. You understand? I mean, I have no friend at Trelawney, you know. Big up the people them at Trelawney. Trelawney, me born and grow up. Not really still, but me like down there. Cool and nice. You understand? Windalco mum amid latest waste spill. After remaining silent on allegations of an effluent spill that caused a major fish kill in the Rio Cobre in St. Catherine earlier last week, the West Indies aluminum company Windalco has broken its silence. But the bauxite company has not confirmed or denied if it was responsible for the fish kill. Windalco says it is monitoring activities at its plants in St. Catherine to ensure environmental standards are maintained. This after the National Environmental Planning Agency, NEPA, attributed the recent fish kill in the Rio Cobre in the parish to an overflow of effluent from the plant. So NEPA said a Windalco responsible. Windalco never said, okay, there was a breakdown in the safety procedure and we are working to ensure that it don't happen again. Them say them a check them plant to see if safety procedures are followed. So them now admit and NEPA don't come says them kasi. Cause NEPA would have done water quality testing and I'm sure them would then realize I think from backside processing waste kasi. Then Windalco said that it wasn't me. You understand? NEPA says the effluent spill is as a result of heavy rains recently. And that is it. The reality is that rain has been falling a lot recently. So, is that a perfect science? So, if possible, all Windalco need to come do as good corporate citizens says, yes, there was a breach of our safety procedures and environmental protection framework. And we are working assiduously to ensure that it doesn't happen again. Because the reality is that it has been occurring quite frequently. But, like Noranda, them not accept nothing. You understand what I say? In a statement, Windalco says it